In the quiet corners of our lives, a whisper often emerges. It speaks of a longing for connection, a sense of isolation that can feel overwhelming. This is the whisper of loneliness, a universal human experience that transcends age, background, or social standing. We've all felt its touch, that ache in our hearts when the world feels distant. Loneliness can manifest in bustling crowds or the stillness of our homes. It's the feeling of being unseen, unheard, and fundamentally misunderstood. It's the disconnect between the relationships we have and the deep, meaningful connections we crave. Carl Jung, the renowned Swiss psychiatrist, viewed loneliness not as a pathology, but as an intrinsic part of the human condition. He believed that within each of us resides a longing for wholeness, a drive to connect with our authentic selves. Jung famously said, "Loneliness does not come from having no people around you, but from being unable to communicate the things that seem important to you." This profound statement challenges the conventional understanding of loneliness, shifting the focus from external factors to our internal world. Jung argued that true loneliness stems not from a lack of social interaction, but from a disconnect with our own inner world. It's the inability to express our deepest truths, our fears, our dreams, and our aspirations that leaves us feeling truly alone, even amidst a crowd. From this perspective, loneliness becomes less of a threat and more of an invitation, a call to embark on a journey of self-discovery. It beckons us to turn inward, to explore the depths of our being, and to cultivate a deeper understanding of who we truly are. This journey, though often challenging, holds the promise of profound growth, resilience, and a profound sense of belonging that transcends the limitations of the external world. Imagine loneliness not as a desolate wasteland, but as a signal fire blazing within the depths of our being. It's a beacon, alerting us to an imbalance, a misalignment between our lived experiences and the whispers of our souls. This signal fire, while uncomfortable, serves a vital purpose. It compels us to pay attention, to look inward, and to seek the source of our unease. We often try to extinguish this inner fire with distractions, busying ourselves with endless activities, surrounding ourselves with people, and numbing the discomfort with fleeting pleasures. But the fire persists, refusing to be ignored. It's a persistent reminder that something within us needs attention, that a vital aspect of our being yearns for nourishment. Psychological research supports this notion, suggesting that loneliness is not merely a social deficit, but a complex emotional state, rooted in a lack of meaningful connection. It's the absence of deep, authentic bonds that resonate with our core values and aspirations, leaving us feeling unseen and unheard, even in a room full of people. This feeling of disconnection, of not belonging, can be particularly acute in a world increasingly driven by superficial interactions and fleeting digital connections. We crave genuine intimacy, a sense of shared humanity, and the comfort of knowing that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. Loneliness often arises when there is a dissonance between our authentic selves and the roles we play in the world. We may feel pressured to conform to societal expectations, to prioritize external validation over internal fulfillment, and to suppress our true thoughts and feelings to maintain a facade of acceptability. This disconnect between our inner world and our outer expressions can lead to a profound sense of isolation, a feeling of being misunderstood and unseen. We may find ourselves surrounded by people, yet feel utterly alone, unable to bridge the chasm between our true selves and the masks we wear. This dissonance can manifest in various ways, in our relationships, our careers, and our overall sense of purpose. We may find ourselves in careers that drain our energy and stifle our creativity, engaging in relationships that lack depth and authenticity, or pursuing goals that no longer align with our values. The signal fire of loneliness blazes brighter when we deny our true selves, when we silence our inner voices and betray our deepest desires. It's a visceral reminder that we are out of alignment, that we are living a life that is not truly our own. At its core, loneliness often reflects a yearning for authenticity, a longing to live in accordance with our true selves. It's a call to shed the masks we wear, to embrace our vulnerabilities, and to step into the fullness of who we are meant to be. This journey of self-discovery can be daunting, requiring us to confront our fears, challenge our limiting beliefs, and embrace the unknown. It demands courage to step outside of our comfort zones, to risk vulnerability, and to trust in the wisdom of our own hearts. But this journey, though challenging, is ultimately a path of liberation. It's about reclaiming our voices, honoring our values, and creating a life that reflects the unique tapestry of our beings. It's about recognizing that our worthiness is not contingent upon external validation, but inherent in the very essence of who we are. This yearning for authenticity, this desire to live a life true to ourselves, is a powerful catalyst for growth. It can propel us towards self-discovery, towards deeper connections, and towards a profound sense of belonging that transcends the limitations of the external world. Loneliness often masquerades as rejection, whispering tales of our supposed unworthiness. We internalize these messages, believing our isolation is a testament to our flaws. However, what if we dared to challenge these beliefs? What if loneliness is an invitation to self-discovery and growth? Within solitude, we can find creativity, resilience, and self-acceptance. Cognitive reappraisal transforms our relationship with loneliness by reinterpreting our experiences. Instead of seeing solitude as social inadequacy, view it as a chance for introspection and growth. Reframe loneliness to nurture your inner world and reconnect with passions. This shift fosters self-awareness, emotional regulation, and inner peace. Within the depths of our loneliness lie hidden treasures, waiting to be discovered. Resilience, creativity, and self-awareness often blossom in the fertile ground of solitude. Embrace loneliness as a catalyst for growth, opening a journey of self-discovery and transformation. Loneliness offers deep introspection and clarity, fostering creativity and self-compassion. Life is a tapestry woven with threads of joy and sorrow, connection and solitude, stability and change. Just as the tides ebb and flow, so too do our experiences, ushering in periods of profound transition that can leave us feeling unmoored, uncertain, and deeply alone. These turning points, often marked by significant life events such as graduations, career changes, relocations, or the ending of relationships, can trigger a sense of existential loneliness. The familiar structures that once defined our identities dissolve, leaving us grappling with questions of purpose, belonging, and direction. It's during these periods of transition that the whispers of loneliness often grow louder, urging us to pay attention to the shifting currents within and around us. We may feel a sense of grief for the life we are leaving behind, coupled with a mixture of anxiety and anticipation for the unknown that lies ahead. This cocktail of emotions can be overwhelming, tempting us to resist the natural flow of change and cling to the familiar shores of our past. However, it's precisely within these disorienting yet fertile grounds of transition that the seeds of profound growth are sown. Loneliness, in these moments, becomes an invitation to embark on an inward journey, to examine the narratives we've constructed about ourselves and the world, and to create space for a new chapter to unfold. Solitude can forge resilience, clarity, and self-understanding. Embrace it as a sanctuary for introspection and personal growth. Reflect on experiences, acknowledge lessons, and celebrate strengths. Explore new possibilities and reconnect with passions. Solitude leads to a resilient, self-aware, and authentic self. Engage in practices that foster self-reflection and explore our inner landscapes. Map the chapters of your life, identifying key themes, values, and experiences. Reflect on defining characteristics, roles, core values, and lessons learned. Recognize patterns, identify outdated beliefs, and create space for new growth. Cultivate a compassionate understanding of yourself and approach transitions with acceptance and curiosity. Loneliness amplifies our inner critic, triggering self-judgment and shame. Self-compassion is a powerful antidote, offering kindness and understanding to ourselves. It helps us recognize our worth, even amidst struggles. Research shows self-compassion increases resilience and reduces anxiety. Cultivating self-compassion creates a safe haven within ourselves. Mindfulness, the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment, offers a powerful tool for navigating loneliness. It invites us to step out of the whirlwind of thoughts and into the sanctuary of the present moment. By focusing on the breath and sensations, we anchor ourselves in the here and now. This practice fosters gratitude and a sense of connection, gently nudging us out of loneliness. Loneliness often carries a message, urging us to pay attention. Engage with it through gentle inquiry, a compassionate self-reflection. Create a space of non-judgmental awareness to explore your thoughts and feelings. Find a quiet space, close your eyes, and take deep breaths. Ask yourself, what is this loneliness trying to tell me? Listen without judgment and trust your inner wisdom. Action bridges isolation to connection. Small intentional steps rebuild our lives and create meaningful connections. Behavioral activation links actions to emotional states, challenging the instinct to withdraw. Start small, with activities that align with your interests and values. Gradual steps towards re-engagement honor your own pace and limits. Choose activities that resonate with your core values and aspirations. Aligning actions with values infuses efforts with purpose, transforming tasks into self-care and connection. This sense of purpose fuels our actions and sustains our efforts. It acts as an antidote to lethargy and apathy. Aligning actions with values transforms tasks into opportunities for growth and connection. Loneliness, often seen as a desolate wasteland, can be a crucible of transformation. In solitude, we discover ourselves, our values, and our place in life. Like alchemists, we can transform loneliness into growth and resilience. Befriend loneliness, listen without judgment, and see its potential for healing. Shift perspective. Solitude is an opportunity to reconnect with our authentic selves. Mindfulness and self-compassion replace isolation with connection. Honor the rhythm of our hearts, embracing connection and solitude. The alchemy of solitude transforms disconnection into strength and wisdom. Ultimately, the journey through loneliness is a journey of homecoming, a return to the deepest truth of who we are. It's about reclaiming our voices and creating a life that reflects our unique beings. Recognizing our worthiness is inherent in our being. This journey demands courage and compassion. Within the challenges lie profound rewards, a deepening sense of self-awareness and connection.